Okay, and then it may lead to the use of DNA evidence to prove all kinds of this one. It's like, oh great, excellent. Now you have, with the aid of the white indexes, you can collect samples from suspected persons. So the police will say, okay, I suspect you of a crime, now can you please give me your sample? So for any offense, we can actually do it now. Then the provision of non-intimate samples is actually mandatory. Now, we don't even have privacy rights in Malaysia. So non-intimate samples mandatory. That means to say you have to give up a sample of your hair or your saliva, for example. So that is not correct. And then the collection, management, storage, and destruction of DNA samples and profiles. Okay, overseas, for example, in Europe, in the Western countries, especially in the EU now, they have this data protection regime. What it means is all personal information that the citizens in the EU give up, stored either by the bank or by anybody, is to be controlled, okay, by data protection acts in the relevant European countries. And all these information collectors, they have to make sure that they maintain the personal information. They have to make sure that the collection of the information must comply to 8 principles of data protection. This is to ensure that the people who give up the information have got their privacy protected. Now, the bill doesn't provide for this. This is wrong. Okay, we should have the 8 principles of data protection in the bill itself. At least a certain amount of those principles be enshrined into the bill. That is important because Malaysia is already talking about a data protection regime for a long time. Until now, then it's not come into place. At least now with this bill, collection of personal information, we need this type of safeguards in the bill. So that's not available. Okay, next slide please. General implications. Okay, if you look at the bill in general, it actually allows the DNA data bank to be controlled by a non-independent body, which is the police. Okay, because the head of the DNA data bank is a police officer. It doesn't even provide for periodic review, something that must happen. Okay, auditing must happen, review must be made to make sure that the maintenance of the information and all that be up to date, be accurate, and is kept properly, so that there is no mismanagement of personal information. Now, this is not that. Then, what about the future use of DNA samples and profiles? Has our government actually educated the public what it would do with all these samples? Imagine 10 years down the line, you have got so much sample of all these people, all this human information. What can the government do with it? This is a big question now. The bill, to us, the bill could maybe be even the start of a police state, because if you look at it, the way the bill is actually drafted, it gives the police wide powers to know a person. Okay, so it actually keeps your DNA samples. It has a record of your physical well-being, in short. Okay, the bill paves way also for genetic discrimination, manipulation, abuse maybe, because there are no safeguards. Now, I'm not saying that all this would happen. What I'm saying is we don't have any safeguards against it. It may not happen. It may be that, it's all well kept fine. But it gives rise to all these possibilities. What do we mean by genetic discrimination? I mean, I don't know how many people actually watch the show Gattaca. It is like this. If I have samples of genetic information about, let's say, 10 people, and I find that through analysis, at least 2 or 3 people have got better genes, right? So to my mind, if I'm biased, I'll say that the other 7 samples belong to people who are inferior. Now, normal, ordinary people may not have that kind of discrimination, but it will give rise to situations like this, alright? Then there will be selective genetic superiority, and that's not something that we want in our society. Of course, we do not know about genetic manipulation and abuse because the Act doesn't provide safeguards to that. So this is what we will look out for. The next slide, please. So, what are the recommendations? I mean, the bill has got flaws. We cannot deny that. The intentions are good, but the bill is really flawed. So, what we actually recommend is perhaps the bill will be drawn and the proper consultation with the stakeholders and experts be held. Perhaps we could even establish a parliamentary select committee or high-level working group to amend the bill. Of course, we should have a Data Protection Act. It's important because we're talking about personal information. Personal information should be kept secret. It shouldn't be divulged to the public. And of course, the next one. We perhaps may also amend the Constitution to include privacy rights. Okay, something that Malaysia is not looking into. and of course to ratify the National Covenant of Civil and Political Rights. Okay. The last thing is, for me personally, if you really want to have a feel of how the bill actually, the effect on our lives is, don't think about today. Think about 10 years down the line when technology is really, really good. Watch the film Gattaca, alright? Read the book 1984 by George Orwell, and you will have a good picture of how the bill will cause events in a certain country to turn out. Okay, so I'm saying these are possibilities.